Hey folks, welcome back to Adamantics, the place where we watch nostalgic and questionable movies so you don't have to. Unless you're into that kind of kink. Weirdo. Today we're diving into The Princess Switch, a movie I've never seen, but apparently it lives somewhere between "Aw, this is cute" and
"What the f*** is this piece of shit?"
Which honestly is right up my alley. Everyone and their mom already blasted this movie into Boxing Day, but here we're stubborn. We're gonna watch this and decide for ourselves. Or regret some life decisions. This wouldn't be the first time, to be honest. But let me know in the comments, is The Princess Switch a guilty pleasure of yours or an absolute crime against cinema? I'd love to know. So kick back, relax, grab some holiday cookies, subscribe. And let's see if this movie's actually cute. Why else would it get 2 sequels? For having hot actors? Be real. Stacy is the name they chose to give our girl? She looks nothing like a Stacy. But Gabriella though. Stacy owns a hidden gem of a bakery whom Kevin here works for, and he has a daughter who we get no name of.
It was Olivia. I went the entire movie not knowing this.
Aren't you going to tell her the news?
What news?
Oh my god. Am I bugging? That sounded so weird. Oh my god.
What news?
What news? Oh my god. Was that the best take they had? Come on. Kevin decided to enter Stacy into a top-notch baking competition that only the best of the best get invited to cheer her up from her breakup. I don't know if it's a fresh breakup or it happened months ago. The competition is this Friday and he just now told her about it. She's right for not wanting to go. It's her bakery and it's almost Christmas. Come on now.
You plan your life down to the last minute.
Well, it's good to have a plan.
See? She's a planner. Kevin isn't doing very good here.
Paul and I were together for 3 years. Christmas was a really special time for us.
That's definitely a fresh breakup. Wait, is that her ex she's seeing right there? I'm sure he has somebody already.
Hey, sweetie.
I saw it coming and I'm still upset about it.
I'm Taylor.
Stacy, I'm sure Paul mentioned me.
Actually, no, he didn't. Was he supposed to?
Oh my god! What the heck? If there was ever a time to just cut your losses and run away, it would be right now. She's just staying there, looking like a fool. But she does say she's going to that fancy competition. So I guess we're on for this last minute plan. And they immediately fly out. Nothing to see back in Chicago, I guess. Just heartache and misery.
I'm sorry, you look so familiar.
You know, I ignored him when he spoke to her in Chicago because I didn't think they'd make the old guy Santa. But they did. Not complaining though. Turns out the town is going all out this year because the prince is getting married to the Duchess of Montenaro. Whatever all those words mean. But Santa basically echoes what Kevin has been telling Stacy. Take a freaking chill pill, woman. And what's a competition without a rival who so happened to win last year's competition? Who also doesn't like her. Like, at all.
And what are you making for your pièce de résistance? Cheetos a la mode?
I like Cheetos.
Same. That sounds delicious, actually.
Yeah, Brianna was really close to some of the faculty.
They knew I had talent.
Oh yeah, like when you sauced Professor Kendall's berries?
Oh my goodness! Oh no, she didn't! Stacy heads on over to clean up when, wouldn't you know it, she bumps into her freaking twin. What? Who would have seen this coming? Anyways, she's the Duchess we've been hearing about, but both of them just glaze over the fact that they look exactly alike. If I ever see someone who looks like me, I'm questioning my appearance, my reality, and getting a blood test ASAP.
Oh.
She's so awkward. Even after that awkwardness. Wait, what's the Duchess's name?
Margaret.
She invites Stacy to a consultation for her wedding cake.
They'll understand if I tell them.
Oh, no. You can't tell a soul about this.
Of course. Margaret looks so devious right now. I guess she's the only one who actually noticed that they look the same. What? It's a little dip for me. While Cass is still in her bloodstream. Holy hell.
I really wish you and Stacy were a thing.
The frick? That literally came out of nowhere. So 30 years ago, one of Margaret's family members fled the country and it was rumored that they settled in the United States. So yeah, they're related. But looking like twins though?
I do need a favor, but it has nothing to do with baked goods.
Here we go with the devious planning. Yeah, so Margaret suggests they switch places. Can you imagine meeting this random person for the first time who looks exactly like you and the first thing they ask is to switch places? This person could be a psycho for all you know. But it's probably a good thing she's royalty. Anyways, it's just for 2 days and she doesn't have to deal with the prince because he'll be gone the whole time. So
what, it's like an arranged marriage? Edward and I met twice.
yeah, she doesn't like the prince. But what can she do for 2 whole days though? I can't believe Stacy is considering this. What happened to the competition? When is it anyway? What day is it? The frick? So we get a montage of them prepping each other for their swap. And all this took what? About an hour? Because time is ticking, people. Oh my god. Oh, that was wonderful. After all that, they finally switch clothes and the prince immediately shows up. So much for not having to deal with him. I mean, let's be real here. What exactly can he accuse her of if she's feeling off? Unless spies and masks exist, I think she's safe. I'm more surprised that Margaret's handler is insanely chill about all this though. Like, accidents happen at random times. Like, it doesn't even matter if people know who she is. You know?
Taken in the sights. And there are a lot of sights to see.
Keep it in your pants, woman. Come on.
A goal without a plan is
Just a wish. Un coin de Saint-Exupéry.
Really? That's what caught her? What the frick? Well, after having an awkward conversation with the king and queen, the prince just so happened to decide he doesn't want to be doing stinky work. He wants to spend as much time together as possible with Margaret. I'm starting to think Margaret is benefiting way more than Stacy on this trade.
I want you to keep a close eye on the Duchess. She seems, different.
I guess they do suspect a spy. Good God.
Secret handshake?
Wow, I guess it would be a lot easier for people to figure this out. What the frick? And this butler guy is relentless. I don't know why I don't like him already. He's just doing his job. What the frick? My guy was being considerate not to bore Stacy with the details of his work and she got offended. No wonder her ex left her, to be honest. Oh yeah, Margaret forgot to tell Stacy about a charity ball tonight.
Le who? The her.
So yeah, Margaret really did benefit more from this.
Well, you need to get back here pronto. I'm afraid I can't do that.
It doesn't seem to be all bad for Stacy though. She really wouldn't be there if she didn't want to be. So
I have an idea.
Yes.
How about you play something for us?
what the maybe it is time to scat. Good God. You know what? The prince is actually growing on me. He's really trying to get to know her and he's assisting without even questioning anything. So that's kind of nice actually. Wait, is that Santa again? I didn't notice him in the suit. My guy's just everywhere planting ideas in everyone's head. The frick? Well, this looks like a wonderful scenery to share a kiss. Am I wrong?
So,
Wait, what the heck? Lame. What the frick? My guy is ripped. How does one look like that? I'm jealous.
I tend to get smelly when I'm pumping iron. Check it out.
The next day, Stacy suggests they actually go visit the shelter they had the charity ball for. But royalty doing something like that is completely unheard of.
Are you in love with him?
Very much.
Wow, it's been like what? A day? Oduo learns the children don't get any presents under this depressing tree. So more ideas from Stacy. She wants them to do the shipping, wrapping, and baking. Like the 2 of them.
I heard about your bakery in Chicago. I'd love to do a feature on you.
Hello, Brianna Michaels. I won the competition last year.
Great. So,
Suck it, Brianna. I think it's kind of nice how the prince always had a longing to experience childhood things, and Stacy is just bringing some color into his grey life. I'm enjoying this way more than I thought. Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh. What the heck? Everyone is trying so hard to avoid these encounters, but Santa came in clutch. Santa is controlling this whole thing. He's the MVP of this movie, actually. Wow! In front of everyone? I prefer the gazebo, to be honest. You know what sucks? From Kevin's perspective, he seems to really be liking Stacy now. But they have to switch back tonight. So Margaret goes back to her fiancé, and Stacy goes back to some tension with Kevin. Poor Kevin, come on.
I wanted to give you something.
Damn! My guy just gifted her the family crest. Holy hell. Wait, Margaret also got a chain? Best present to give a woman. Jewelry. Yeah, if they don't permanently switch, things will be very awkward for everyone.
Can we just pretend this never happened?
Why?
Poor Kevin. Come on. Frick. What the heck, dog? I would have loved to forget about Brianna. No wonder she won last year. She's a cheater. It didn't take long for them to realize they've fallen for the others. Guy person. And while the security has his dirt on them now, I wonder what he's gonna do with that.
It would be such a shame to lose one's job right before Christmas, wouldn't it?
But,
Hand me the envelope, Frank.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This queen is a queen. Is nobody suspicious that Santa is just everywhere making his random comments and leaving? Just me? Okay.
About last night,
Let's just talk about it on the plane, okay?
Poor Kevin, man. Come on. So the queen pretends to be unwell just so she can send the prince and Margaret to the competition today. Damn, I actually really like the queen. It doesn't take long before our gang realizes their thingy isn't working, so Stacy has to puree the berries by hand.
Well, I was worried about you.
Poor prince, man. Come on. What was his name anyway?
Wyndham.
Dear God, what kind of name is that? Well, they still managed to finish on time, so suck it, Brianna. Suck. But I forgot the judges still has to, well, you know, judge.
International Christmas baking competition is Stacy DeNovo.
Suck it!
But Wendy and Margaret are the ones to award the medals. However would this go?
But I suppose I found out I'm just a normal girl, and normal girls, they fall in love with normal boys.
Wow. What the frick? Well, Wyndham seems super chill with the whole thing, so mad props to him. Imagine if the roles were reversed though.
You lied to me!
I didn't lie to you, I just didn't tell you everything.
A secret is another type of lie!
Crazy.
Edward, I can't let you do this.
Wait. What? What?
I love you more than I've ever loved anyone in my whole life.
I have some thoughts, but I'll get to that in a bit. Wait, what the frick? Wait, what the frick? Oh, okay, that makes way more sense now. He wants to get married if she still loves him in a year. Whew! The frick? Well, so much for the security being an adversary. He also is very much happy about this. What are you smiling at? The frick? Well, that year flew by insanely quickly. But I love how she kept the same short hairstyle. And that's the movie. That was way better than I was expecting it to be. Jesus Christ. I find it funny that everyone was pooping on this movie, but it turned out to be a surprisingly fun watch. I mean, don't get me wrong, it had its flaws, it was apparent, but I mean, it was fun, come on. But you got to know the characters well enough and really buy their whole journey, even though it was just for 2 days with each other. In reality, it really doesn't take long to feel a connection, especially a strong one, so it's understandable they'd want to stick by their person. Tossing around the love word so soon though, that's where it becomes unrealistic. But it was still nice regardless, and it all just so happened to happen around Christmas time, which I'm not complaining about. If you enjoyed this video, check out another one of mine right here. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you next week. Peace!